Hi everybody, it's Artrisa Lynn. Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to run down all the teething tips that I used for my baby girl Mia. So if you clicked on this video, that means that you either have a little one that is teething or you know someone with a little one who's teething. And that is no fun. It's so hard to see the little ones that we love going through, hurts and the little pain. And also I know it's not tough on, it's not easy on mom and dad either. So if you're looking for a little remedy or some remedies to help your little one get through this teething phase, keep on watching. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to show you is by far my favorite because it's also Mia's favorite. It's soothing and it's also a treat for the baby. So that is a fruit feeder. And don't worry, I will link everything I'm showing you in the description box below. But also, before we move on to me describing or explaining this fruit feeder, if you're wondering why I still have items for teething unopened, it's because I've made a teething kit for my friend's baby and I haven't shipped it off yet. I thought it would be a wonderful opportunity to do a video and show you guys what we used for Mia when she was teething. So this is the fruit feeder. Okay, and what you do with this is you just pop the top off, you put in puree fruits in here or vegetables, or you can even do breast milk. Top it back up, put it in the freezer and wait till it's frozen, and then you just serve this to your baby. So it's kind of like a little popsicle for them, which is why you can see why this could be, a favorite, because it's soothing to your baby's gums and it's also like a little treat for them, especially on a warm day. Okay, so staying in the spirit of all things cool and cold, let's go over tip number 2 is basically to give your baby something cool or frozen to soothe their gums. Okay, so another favorite of Mia was this Freezable Pacifier. So this is an unopened, just so you can see the packaging, but I also have it here. This is the one that Mia actually used. Let me give you a close-up, because what you do is you just flip this top off, you pour a little water in here, so the nipple part, the water just goes in the nipple part, and that's the part that gets frozen. And then you hand this to your baby and then they just go ahead and chew on it. This was nice for Mia because it's small, so it was just something for her to easily hold herself and chew on. Girlfriend was very particular though. Once the little the frozen part did thaw, she did not want it anymore. So mom tip is you might want to buy a few of these, because I definitely had a few of these on hand. Okay, so yes, have a few of these on hand, because what I would do is as soon as this was done, I would go into the freezer, give her another one, and I would keep switching them out until her little gums felt satisfied. Also giving you another option. It didn't work all that great for Mia, but wanted to give you another option for cool and frozen. This is the standard teething ring that everyone knows. You can either put it in the freezer, but that was a little too cold for Mia's hands and she didn't really like holding it. You can also put it just in the refrigerator, so it's still cool but not super cold. But she preferred the pacifier over holding this and biting it, so that's what we use. But just giving you another option. Another option that we did use that was great for her was we got a tip to use a cold washcloth, so just a little baby face wash towel, wetting that and putting that in the refrigerator and giving that to Mia, and she loved that because she would just hold that herself as well and then just bite down on it. We did try putting it in the freezer, but that didn't work out so great because it was a little too hard, and then we ended up having to wet it and then give it to Mia. So we just skipped the freezing step and just used a cool towel, which was great. So you might want to try both ways, but you could just skip the freezer and go to the fridge. So tip number 3 would be this banana teether. There you go. So just for the video, I read on the back that it's freezer friendly. I did not put it in the freezer. I just gave it to Mia, and then she liked walking around. She liked being held while we walked her around, chewing on these. It just massages and soothes the gums, and I see here you can even, you know, put it in the freezer. So I'm not sure about that tip, but I do know that this was very helpful. She literally would just bite on this for, you know, a long period of time, and it was soothing to her. So go ahead and do this. And also, when I checked in with my mom friends on tips for teething, they mentioned that they got this for their baby too. So just saying, moms love it and the babies love it, so you might want to add this to your teething list. Okay, so number 4 is teething gel. Now, I know that there's a lot of talk about different teething gels and certain ingredients in the teething gels that are not good or recommended for your baby. I know baby Orajel, I believe, is one of them that they don't recommend, but I did find one. So this teething gel here by Mommy's List was highly recommended, and you know, it seemed to not have any of the ingredients that we're told to for your baby to stay away from. You might want to check with your pediatrician, do your own research, but this worked fine for us. It comes 2 in here. It's a daytime gel and a nighttime gel. You're allowed to give them 9 doses of this, or you can apply this 9 times in a 24-hour period. So I would do, like, you know, wash my hands, make sure I have clean hands, put the teething gel directly onto my finger, and from my finger directly onto Mia's gums. I kept this under our changing table, so when I would, like, in the morning change Mia's diaper, I would just go ahead and put it on her gums, even if she wasn't being fussy for that day. If I knew she was teething the previous day, in the morning I would do it just to be preventative. Now that was a tip from my mom, to get ahead of it and not to let it get too bad. And you can also apply this throughout the day as needed, and before bedtime is a good idea, so you know he or she can have comfortable sleep. Okay, and the last tip, from what my pediatrician told me, that you use this for a last resort. So this is after you've tried your frozen and cool items, after you tried any other teething toys that you have or teething gel, you can go ahead and use baby Tylenol. Yes, there is no need in keeping your baby in misery. If your baby's still fussy and still seems like he or she is in pain, go ahead and use baby Tylenol, but check with your pediatrician as far as dosage. I know that it depends on your weight, so before I give Mia any, you know, Tylenol or any medication really, I check in with her pediatrician to make sure that I am giving the proper dosage for her weight and height and all that jazz. So yes, a recap of the tips: we have the fruit feeder, we have cool and frozen teething toys, you have the banana toothbrush chew little toy, you have your teething gel, and as a last resort, go ahead and give your baby Tylenol. You want them to have a nice comfortable sleep, and you want them to, you know, be pain-free. Okay, so that's it. And just for general questions, if you are wondering, my baby started teething, well, she started teething before, but her first 2 teeth actually cut at 7 months. She got her 2 bottom teeth first, and followed by the 2 top teeth, and that was maybe about 5 weeks after her first, you know, 2 teeth cut. But she was teething before the 7 months, before her teeth cut, you know, the drooling, the drool rash, and all that. But that's it. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer them. If you're looking for other videos on mom tips, go ahead, I'll link them. I have a video on how to puree your own baby food, also self-care tips for moms, because we have to take care of our babies, but we need to take care of ourselves too. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram for more behind the scenes, day-to-day mom life realness, at Teresa Lynn. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye.